In the vast, silent emptiness of space, one astronaut was left behind. It wasn't supposed to happen. Every mission is planned down to the last detail, every risk calculated. But on this particular mission, something went terribly wrong. A critical miscalculation, a systems failure, and suddenly, one man was stranded thousands of miles away from Earth, with no immediate way back. His name was Commander Alex Harper, a veteran astronaut with years of spaceflight experience. He had trained for everything: system malfunctions, zero-gravity emergencies, even the possibility of losing communication. But nothing could have prepared him for the moment he realized that NASA believed he was already gone. It happened during the Artemis IV mission, a routine maintenance operation on an orbital satellite. Harper and his crew had successfully completed their tasks, and the team was preparing to return to their spacecraft. But as the final checks were completed and the main engines of the return capsule ignited, an unthinkable error occurred. The guidance system miscalculated Harper's position, and before anyone could react, the ship's thrusters activated prematurely, pushing the capsule away from the docking point, leaving Harper floating alone in space. At first, he stayed calm. NASA would realize their mistake. His crew would see that he was missing. They would come back for him. But as minutes passed, then hours, and then a full orbit around Earth, no one responded. The horrifying truth settled in. Mission Control thought he was dead. With only a limited oxygen supply and no way to communicate, Harper had one chance to survive. He had to find a way to signal Earth before it was too late. Using nothing but his suit's remaining propulsion system, he calculated a trajectory to push himself closer to the station's orbit. But he had to time it perfectly. One wrong move, and he would drift further into the void, lost forever. Meanwhile, back at NASA, an intern named Sarah Mitchell was reviewing telemetry data when she noticed something strange, a minor fluctuation in the station's thermal readings. At first, she dismissed it as background noise, but something told her to take a closer look. What she found shocked her: a faint heat signature that wasn't supposed to be there. She double-checked the logs. The heat source matched Harper's last known location. "Guys, I think he's still out there." NASA immediately rechecked their communications logs, and then they heard it, a faint distress signal barely readable but unmistakably coming from Harper's suit. He was alive. What followed was one of the most intense rescue missions in NASA history. Every second counted. Harper's oxygen levels were running dangerously low, and his position was shifting farther from a safe recovery zone. With time running out, NASA's engineers hacked the station's thruster controls, using remote commands to create a small gravitational pull to slowly reel Harper back in. It was a risky, never-before-attempted maneuver, but it was his only chance. As Harper drifted closer, the recovery team inside the station braced for a high-speed emergency docking. The moment he came within range, they lunged forward, grabbing his tether and pulling him inside. Silence. Then, a deep inhale. He was breathing. Against all odds, Commander Alex Harper survived. This story is a chilling reminder of how space, for all its beauty, is also merciless and unforgiving. But it's also proof of something else: the power of human determination, teamwork, and never giving up, no matter how impossible survival may seem. So now I ask you, if you were trapped in space with no way to communicate, what would you do? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible true stories that will leave you speechless.